Another type you have, that is type 1 to the power infinity. Okay, now write down example. Evaluate limit. This also university standard question. Sin x by x whole to the power x. Okay, now try to understand. Solution. Okay, so if you can consider limit x sin x by x, already you know 1, but ultimately you have here 1 to the power infinity type. Okay, so you want to find limit x tends to 0 sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x. Clear? So write down let u is equals to limit x tends to 0 sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x. Okay, taking of both side we get, that is log u is equals to log of limit x tends to 0 sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x to this. Okay, so here you may write limit x tends to 0 log of sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x. Clear? If I can use multicolor, that's all. Okay, in my next slide what you have, that is this imply log u is equals to what you have, that is limit x tends to 0 1 by x log of sin x by x. Clear? Okay, now what type of permission you have? Next line you write limit x tends to 0 log of sin x by x. Okay, what type of you have? Basically you have 0 by 0 form. So already you know, if you have a 0 by 0 form, you have to apply L'Hospital rule, that is differentiate numerator and denominator simultaneously. Now please check carefully, that is derivative of this is 1, and from here log of x derivative is 1 by is, that is you have x by sin x. Okay, and then derivative of this, so you may write that is your x square. Okay, that is x cos x minus sin x. Please check carefully, but don't forget to mention that L E by L'Hospital rule. Okay, so therefore limit x tends to 0, here if I can use x cancel, here you can use x cancel. What you have, that is you may write x cos x minus sin x by x sin x. Okay, now again if you put x tends to 0, that is 0 minus 0 by 0, so again you have a 0 by 0 form. Okay, again you have a 0 by 0 form, then you may write limit x tends to 0, derivative of this, that is cos x minus x sin x minus cos x, okay, uv by, that is sin x plus x cos x by L hospital rule. Okay, now this cos cancel, then what you have, so here you may write that is limit x tends to 0, that is minus x sin x by sin x plus x cos x. Okay, now whatever form you have, again you have a 0 by 0 form. So again if you have a 0 by 0 form, again you apply L hospital rule. So in next slide you can write that is log u is equals to what you have from here, derivative it, that is minus is outside, and that is limit x tends to 0, and that is you may write, if you can write minus sign outside, that is sin x plus x derivative is sin x, that is x cos x, okay, whole divided by what you have from here, cos x, that is cos x plus x sin x. Okay, so if you can take x tends to infinity, that is this goes to 0, this goes to 0, cos 0 1 1 1, that is ultimately 0 by something. So ultimately you have 0 minus 0 by 1 plus 1 plus 0, so ultimately 0. So from here you may write log u is equals to 0 is equals to log 1. So here you may write u is equals to 1. Therefore what is u? U is equals to limit x tends to 0, x tends to 0, and that is x tends to 0, sin x by x, sin x by x whole to the power 1 by x is equals to 1. Okay, so here this line is very important. Okay, next I'm going to discuss another problem, another type of problem, that is type 0 to the power 0 to the power 0 is over, 1 to the power 1 is over, second is 0 to the power just a minute. Yes, this also very important question for you. Please write down, that is type is infinity to the power 0. Please write down, evaluate limit x tends to 0, 1 by x square tan x. Okay, so basically this also infinity to the power 0 type problem. Now try to understand how to solve it. Very simple. here limit x tends to 0, 1 by x square to the power 10x. Okay, so write down let u is equals to limit x tends to 0, 1 by x square 10x. Okay, taking logarithm of both sides we get, and that is log u is equals to log of limit x tends to 0, 1 by x square whole to the power 10x. So here you may write limit x tends to 0. So this line is very important. So log of 1 by x square 10x. Okay, basically all three types are similar, calculation wise same. Okay, so next line you may write log u is equals to limit x tends to 0, 10x log of 1 by x square. Clear? Okay, so basically what type you have, limit x tends to 0. So if you have this type of expression, then what is your target? Either infinity by infinity or 0 by 0. Then you may write limit, that is log of x to the power minus 2 by cot x. Can you write? Acha, limit x tends to 0, that is minus 2 log x by cot x. Now x0 log 0 infinity, so infinity by infinity form you have. Okay, now already you know if you have infinity by infinity form, then you have to use L'Hospital rule. Already you know that L'Hospital means derivative until unless you have finite result, that is limit x tends to 0, that is minus 2 1 by x by cot derivative is minus cosec square x. So that means this minus minus cancel. Then what you have, limit x tends to 0, that is 2 sine square x by x, 2 sine square x by x. Okay, then what you do, then you can separate this limit x tends to 0, that is 2 sine x by x into sine x. Because limit sine x by x is equals to 1, 2 into 1, so ultimately what you have, that is 2 into 1 into 0, that is equals to 0. So is it clear or not? Because if I take limit x tends to 0 and 2, that is 2, limit x tends to 0, sine x by x is equals to 1, and sine x 0 is 0, so ultimately is 0. Okay, so from here you may write that this imply log u is equals to 0 is equals to log 1. So from here you may write u is equals to 1. So therefore what is u? What u is equals to limit x tends to 0, that is 1 by x square tan x is equals to 1. So this is the solution. So these are the total variation about the L'Hospital rule. Okay.